Hello students, welcome to the online math class 8. In the last class, we learnt about the associative property of different collections of numbers. Let us get started with today's class. So we are going to start with additive and multiplicative identities today. Now what are these? Let us see in detail. Additive and multiplicative identities. So I am giving you 2 minutes. Solve these fill in the blanks. You have to solve and find a pattern observed from the problems. So solve these and see if there is a pattern in these questions. I am counting from 1 to 5. Open your notebooks. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. I will give you 2 minutes. Last 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and 0. Let us discuss the answer now. So all the values are zeros in this question set. So 2 plus 0 is equal to 2, negative 5 plus 0 is equal to negative 5, negative 2 by 7 plus 0 is equal to negative 2 by 7, and 0 plus negative 2 by 7 is equal to negative 2 by 7. So what is the pattern? That when we add 0 to any number, we get the same number. Okay. So 0 is called the additive identity of a number. 0 is additive identity of a number because we get the same number when we add 0 to any number. Okay. Now solve these problems and see if there is a pattern in these questions. Okay. You have 3 minutes to do this and your time starts now. Time is up. Let us check the answer. So all the values are ones here. 5 multiplied by 1 is equal to 5. Similarly, negative 5 multiplied by 1 is equal to negative 5. Negative 2 by 7 multiplied by 1 is equal to negative 2 by 7. 1 multiplied by negative 2 by 7 is equal to negative 2 by 7. So all the values that came here are 1. So the pattern is when we multiply 1 with any number, it results in the same number, right? You can see this in these 4 examples. Multiplying by 1 results in the same number. So 1 is called the multiplicative identity of a number. So we discussed the additive identity. Now this is the multiplicative identity. So we can conclude that 0 is the additive identity and 1 is the multiplicative identity. Okay, we will practice some questions. I will be showing them to you on your screen and you have to solve them in your notebook. Okay, I'm counting from 1 to 5. Again, open your notebooks. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So these are the questions you have to solve and you will have 3 minutes to solve them. And your time starts now. Last 1 minute. Last 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Let us discuss the answer. So the first fill in the blank was additive identity of any rational number is 0. Additive identity for all the numbers is 0. So for rational number also it is 0. Multiplicative identity of any rational number is 1. Multiplicative identity for all numbers is 1. Now you had to complete this flowchart with appropriate values. This was the question. 4 by 5 plus its additive identity, that is 0, is equal to 4 by 5. Okay, let's move ahead. So we have learnt about additive and multiplicative identity. Now we are going to learn one more new thing, which is called additive inverse and multiplicative inverse. Let us see what are these. So additive and multiplicative inverse. So observe this number line. What can we say about the numbers 3 and negative 3? 3 is here and negative 3 is here on the number line. Think about this. What can we say about these two numbers with respect to the number line? We can see that both 3 and negative 3 are equidistant from 0. If I move towards the right from 0, I have to take 3 steps to reach 3. Similarly, I have to take 3 steps or 3 jumps to reach negative 3 from 0. So negative 3 and 3 both are equidistant from 0. So we can say that negative 3 and 3 are opposite integers. Opposite integers. Now see this number line. What can we say about the two numbers 1 by 3 and negative 1 by 3? This is 1 by 3 and here it is negative 1 by 3. Are 1 by 3 and negative 1 by 3 also opposite rational numbers? Why? Yes, they are also opposites as they are on opposite sides of 0 and are equidistant from it. So 1 by 3 and negative 1 by 3 are also equidistant from 0. So they are also opposite rational numbers. Now what is the value of 1 by 3 plus negative 1 by 3? What will be the answer for this? 0. So when 1 by 3 is added to its opposite, that is negative 1 by 3, the result is 0 or the additive identity. We just learned that additive identity for all numbers is 0. So when we add 1 by 3 and negative 1 by 3, we get 0 as answer, which is the additive identity. Hence, 1 by 3 is known as the additive inverse of negative 1 by 3. Okay. So what is additive inverse? Additive inverse of a number is that which when added to the number gives us 0. Alright. So what is the additive inverse of negative 3 by 5? Additive inverse of negative 3 by 5 is 3 by 5, the opposite rational number, because when 3 by 5 is added to negative 3 by 5, it results to 0. Okay, in this way we can find additive inverse of any number. The additive inverse is the number which when added to the number gives us the answer 0. Now solve these 3 questions in your notebooks and see if there is a pattern in these questions. I am counting from 1 to 5. Open your notebooks now. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So you will have 2 minutes to solve this. Okay. And your time starts now. One more minute. Last 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, 0. Let us check the answers. All the values are 1, right? So we multiply 8 by 21 with 21 by 8, we get 1. Similarly, we get 1 for all these 3 questions. So when 8 by 21 is multiplied with 21 by 8, the result is 1, or the multiplicative identity. Remember, we just discussed the multiplicative identity of all the numbers is 1. So when these two numbers are multiplied, the answer is multiplicative identity. So what will we call this number? This will be known as multiplicative inverse. So 21 by 8 is multiplicative inverse of 8 by 21. And 8 by 21 is multiplicative inverse of 21 by 8. Because when we multiply them, we get 1 as the answer. Similarly, 4 by 1 is the multiplicative inverse of 1 by 4. 6 by 9 is the multiplicative inverse of 9 by 6. So this is multiplicative inverse. Multiplicative inverse is the reciprocal of a number. When the reciprocal is multiplied to the given number, the product is 1, as we saw in the previous examples. So what will be the multiplicative inverse of negative 3 by 4? Negative 3 by 4. What is the multiplicative inverse? How do we find that? We need to find such a number that when we multiply it with negative 3 by 4, we get 1 as the answer. So the number is negative 4 by 3. Multiplicative inverse of negative 3 by 4 is negative 4 by 3, because when negative 3 by 4 is multiplied with negative 4 by 3, we get 1. Now 0 does not have a multiplicative inverse. Why is that? Because no real number multiplied by 0 results in 1, right? Multiplicative inverse is the number which gives 1 as the answer when multiplied by the number. But we can multiply any number with 0. We will not get 1 as the answer. It will always be 0. Also, 1 by 0 is undefined. We know we cannot divide by 0. So that is the reason 0 does not have a multiplicative inverse. Let us quickly do one more question. The number that has the same number as its inverse is, which is the number? It is 1, right? Because when we multiply 1 with 1, we get 1 as the answer. So the number that has the same number as its multiplicative inverse, it is 1. Okay? So we just saw what are additive and multiplicative inverse of a number. Let us practice some questions on these. So the first question is, find the multiplicative and the additive inverse for the following numbers. I will give you 2 minutes. You have to find multiplicative as well as the additive inverse for both these numbers. I am counting from 1 to 5. Open your notebooks. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So you have 2 minutes and your time starts now. Last 10 seconds. Last 1 minute. Last 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Solve the next question now. This is the next question. You will again have 2 minutes to solve this question. Your time starts now. Last 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1 and 0. Let us check the answers now. So the first question was to find multiplicative and additive inverse. So the first part was -1. The multiplicative inverse of -1 is -1 because when we multiply them we get 1. The additive inverse of -1 is 1 because on adding them we get 0. For -4/3, the multiplicative inverse is -3/4 and the additive inverse is 4/3. Now the second question was you had to complete this flow chart with appropriate values, right? This was the question. You had to fill the appropriate values in these parts. So 4/5 multiplied by multiplicative inverse, that is 5/4, gives us 1, and then we add the additive inverse, that is -1, to this to get 0. So these are the answers to these questions. You can take 5 seconds to go through them again. Okay, what have we learnt today? We learnt that additive identity of all the numbers is 0 and the multiplicative identity of all the numbers is 1. We also learnt about additive and multiplicative inverse. Additive inverse is the number which when added to the number gives us 0, and multiplicative inverse is the number which when multiplied by the number gives us 1. We will meet in the next class. Bye. Happy learning.